So here is the finished product. If you would like to see how I achieve this pink, this very pink purple smoky eye with this pink lip and the contour cheeks, please stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Hey ladies, so welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute. I'm coming to you today to attempt to do a makeup tutorial. Now, disclaimer, I am not a makeup artist and by any stretch of the imagination. I am just a lover of makeup. So with that being said, please don't expect a perfect makeup application. If you guys have any ideas or tips or suggestions or anything you think I'm doing wrong, please leave them in the comment box below. But like my grandmama always said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all, right? So there's a way to say everything, right? Like you could say I don't like something without being rude and nasty. So I just ask that you don't be nasty about it. So, okay, I'm gonna get started. Primer, that's everybody's go-to primer, right? So I'm just going to add a little bit of that. I make this as fast. So here I am using NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. And the purpose of me using this pencil is because I'm using a lighter color on my lid. And typically lighter colors don't show up if you don't use a base for it. So that's the purpose of using the Jumbo Pencil in Milk. All over my lid. I'm not going to take it up past my crease. I am going to be using Vino. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand and kind of build it up the way she did on her video, like so. And I am taking a flat sort of angled brush, and I'm going to take that on my brush, and I am going to draw on this line here. Then I'm going to bring it across. So what I'm trying to do here is create that perfect V, so that in the corner of that V I can fill in what I'm going to do the color is just that's going to be that outer corner V. Okay? As you can see here, now, that is what I've come up with. It's not perfect, but that was my ultimate goal. I'm going to take Brown Script from MAC, and I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush, and I am going to try and work out those harsh lines. So this is what I got so far. Okay, so now I'm going to go into a another purple, and it's a deeper purple, inglot purple, and I don't remember the name of it, but I'm going to be using this purple here, and I'm going to pick that up on, this is just an e.l.f. brush. I love these little brushes. So I'm going to pick that purple up, and I am going to start to really define this color here in the corner. So I'm going to pat it on. So I'm concentrating more on the color here in the corner. And then I'm just going to lightly sweep it across. So this is what I have so far. Okay? So now I'm going to go in with Embark. So I am taking that same, this is a Sigma E40 blending brush. I'm going to go into Embark, tap off the access, and I'm going to start here in the corner. Circular motions, and I'm going above that purple. So right now your eye should look something like this. At least my eye looks something like that. So I am going to take my, I'm looking for my MSF in dark, and I'm going to use that as a brow bone highlight on just a little shader brush, rounded brush. And I'm going to drag it down. Okay, so that's done. I think that I am going to add some pink into my transition. So I'm going to use this pink color here. The lighting really doesn't really pick up. There we go. That second color in, I'm going to use that color. So that kind of, you know, diffuse it a little bit for me. Okay. All right. So now what I am going to do is find a lid color corner with this pink here. It's like a pinkish purple sparkly, and I am just gonna apply that onto the inner lid here. Okay, so that pink is laid down. My Naked 3 palette, and I think I am going to use Buzz. So Buzz is that color right there, and I'm going to place that color right there in the center. Up into the crease. And I want to kind of sort of overlay it over that pink in the corner, just to give it more of a goldish shimmery color. Okay, so my lid color is on. What I'm going to do now, though, to kind of sort of blend that all out, is I'm going to go in with a clean blending brush and just blend out any harsh lines. Alright, so that's my eyes. I am going to put on some liner, and I use a felt tip liner because I love it. So that's the eyes. I'm going to add some mascara, and I am in love with this Lorac mascara. Oh my gosh. This was in a set that was gifted. Look at that. Before, after, before, after. Yeah, this mascara is amazeballs. Awesome sauce. So that's my thing I'm going to use is my MAC Prep and Prime in Peach Luster, and that's to correct under eye dark circles, anywhere you have any discoloration on your face. Now I am going to conceal. And what I use for that is NARS, and this is in the color Almond. So, on the back of my hand I have two different color foundations. This is the Graf Tobin palette, and I have Burnt Amber and Sienna on the back of my hand. These two colors, and a little goes a long way, so I just, you know, dip it out and stick it on the back of my hand to warm it up. Mix that up on the back of my hand just a little bit and warm it up. And it may be a little too dark. I may not have needed to mix it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to use a flat top kabuki brush. I look like I got leprosy, right? Not sexy. I'm going to take this flat top kabuki brush, take whatever's left on the back of my hand and just scoop that up. And then I'm just going to start to blend that in. I like this foundation. And you know what? I think that the mix of the two wasn't bad. I just didn't need as much as the darker color. Alright, so my foundation is done. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to start my highlight process. So I'm using MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer. This is in the color NC 42. Yeah, I'm not going to pick up a lot. I'm just going to pick up a little bit. Not that much. I'm just going to put a little bit down my nose. Just a little bit. I'm going to go back with my sponge. Spray, spray. And I am just going to highlight under my eyes. I'm going to bring it down and then bring it up. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Because you do not want to go out looking like Casper the Friendly Ghost. That would not be sexy, y'all. For real, for real. I have seen it. Not sexy. So highlight is done. I'm going to let that dry a little bit before I set it. In the meantime, I am going to contour my cheeks, and I am going to be using Ben Nye. This is actually a cream shadow. It's called Midnight Brown. And I am going to pick that up just with a little flat shader brush. Not much. And I am just going to go down just like that. Like so. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to be blending that out. And then I am just going to do a little bit down my nose. Now I am going to take my NARS contour brush and I'm going to take blunt and I'm going to start to blend that out. Okay, so I'm just going to pick up a little bit, tap off the excess, and I'm going to blend that out, and then I am going to sweep up just a little bit. So there it is, right? It's like a natural contour. Now to get rid of the harsh line on my nose, what I'm going to use is this contoured angled brush, and this is the Sigma E70, and I am just going to blend that down and then outward. So now what I could do is I could set my under eye highlight. I'm using, of course, Ben Nye banana powder. I'm just going to take a little bit in the cap. I don't use a sponge for this. I use a brush. And I don't let it sit. I am a woman of a certain age, so I don't need it to settle into fine lines. So I just pick it up and tap it off, and then I dab. Wherever I put that highlighter is where I am going to set. You see how I'm just dabbing and dragging? I'm going to set my face. And I use Ben Nye's powder in Nutmeg. I swear by this stuff. I love it. So my foundation is now set. Now I can move on to blush. I'm a Wonder Woman fanatic! And I got my hands on Amazon Princess. You don't even understand how happy I am. Okay, blush is on. Now for highlight, also got my hands on the Wonder Woman Pink Powder Mineralized Skin Finish. So I am going to pick up that pinky color on the bottom. This is Sedona FB03, the tulip brush. And I'm going to sweep that across the highest points of my cheekbone. So now I can move on to lips. I am going to take MAC's Magenta. Called Beijing Princess. It's very pink. So the name of this lipstick is called Beijing Princess, and it is made by Colored Rain. I'm just gonna leave Beijing Princess on. Absolutely love this color. Check out Colored Rain, y'all. I love this color. So I'm gonna go back over with magenta just to define it a little more. And there you have it. That is my completed, finished look. There's the eye. I hope you liked. If you like this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you would like to see more tutorials, please let me know in the comment box. I appreciate you, and thank you so much for watching.